Hello, this is Seraph, and welcome back to Husk. We're right by this sawmill looking thing. Yeah, no, I think that is a sawmill, and we're gonna see if we can get in there and get away from the fisherman. But first things first, we gotta bust this lock open. There's the fisherman. I've got 4 bullets. Should I bother trying to waste them on this guy? Yeah, let's try it. No, I just wasted them all there. What is that? That's me dying. Cool. What's that thing on the ground? Okay, fisherman. I'm gonna swing my gun at you and hopefully not get hit. What is that white thing? I am interested in that. I don't care. You can just smack me in the back of the head all you want. Oh, that's a bullet. Oh, really? Okay, maybe that wasn't useful. Well, at least one thing that I've noticed is that every time I die, I keep my ammo. So I can just unload on this guy. Come on. You move so slow. And I don't know how to get away from you. Like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, let's try this again. So, I think if I just kind of keep my distance... and just kind of sidestep, I should be able to keep away from him. Just try to stay away. No, he's just smacking me in the back every time. Oh, there we go. I got him. Takes more than full round for full 6 rounds. But I got keys. And there are bullets on the ground. So I guess if you don't have all the ammo you need, you just kind of run around to pick up what you can find until you stay away. With this slow hobble walk, he catches up to you real fast, which is a little ridiculous. Oh, there we are. Flashlight back on. And what else can we find in this sawmill? There's stairs I can go up? No, looks like no. Box blocking my path. It's still all wonky. Well, I got a key. Where can the key go? Into this shed? Doesn't look like it. That looks like flat. Maybe, oh, there's a gate there. Or not? Oh no. Yeah, big metal door. Might this open? Locked open. There we are. Oh, now we're down by the water. I don't trust that he died that easily. Something tells me he's coming back. Oh, now I walk normal. So What do we have down here? Oh, there's a little river stream cross. Ooh, backpack. Ooh, pills. Those are handy. Start and go. Bye, Sawmill.
This forest burned once. It was one of those days, and Father came home, like always. Poured himself a glass of whiskey, then another one, and another. Mother was making supper in the kitchen. I went to her and asked her if I could go outside to the garden. She told me to go ask my father.
That probably didn't end well.
So I did. And Father must have been very busy with his drinking, because the next thing I remember was lying on the floor with a bloody nose. Father was yelling, "You want to go outside, Nat? You want to fucking go outside? Go on then. Get the fuck out and never come back." Mother came running. She got in between us, shielding me. And he hit her for a long time. He hit her with his belt like she was an object. Tears covered her face, but she hugged me and didn't make a sound. I was tight in her embrace, holding some toy, wishing the world to end. I wanted hell to open up, and the flames to swallow my father. Mother cried quietly. Dad swore at us. And then, through the window, I saw the forest burning in the distance. I thought my prayers had been answered, and the devil himself had come for my father. But it was only drunk Paul Steiner who'd set the mill on fire with a cigarette.
Well, Dad seems to be a bit of an ass. It's a bit of an understatement for that, but can we get through here? No, that's all locked up, not going anywhere. Looks like I do have to go up that path. Let's see. Like, these trees are very dark. Why is there still power going out here? Doesn't look like there's been any work out here for a good while. And like, I'm nowhere closer to finding out where the hell my family is. Just gotta end up going through these trees for God knows how long. Oh, there's a deer. Anything else? No, just one random piece of wildlife and the music picks up. Some rocks. I really wish I had one. Nope, still no run button. Fisherman gonna be standing down there waiting for me. I have a feeling he is. Come on. There's gotta be something interesting on this path. Oh no, still winding all the way up this mountain. Oh, we got some boards on the ground. That's something new. Some fences. But still nothing that's all that interesting. What else? Ooh, now we have a chain link fence.
Anne?
Ooh, small child. And what are you doing up here? Ooh, now we have a guided path.
Never mind. I'm seeing things.
Seeing plenty of things. For sure those monsters aren't real either. There's no way that those things can be real. There was a fisherman who took like 12 rounds to the head and chest. Ooh, rusty playground. This is not good. Nothing ever good comes out of a rusty playground. Oh, tower in the distance. Oh, a quiet little residential area.
I need to get to the hospital fast.
Why? What makes you say we need to get to there fast? There's literally no one around. This is a ghost town. What makes you think the hospital will have anybody in it? Uh-oh. Something out here. Yeah, that sounds like a radio. Does that mean I can find someone?
Your house always made me think of pain and suffering. It's incredible how many emotions stay with us into
Nope,
adult
can't
life.
get in there.
But you know, I was in a similar situation.
Who's this?
When Richard started taking drugs, I remember one day the phone rang. Dad answered. It was the hospital. Richard overdosed. They didn't know if they could save him. Mum prayed all night by his bed. When Rich came home, Dad, God damn it, he, you know, had this cable. He'd always tell us it was for our own good. My dumb brother didn't even have the strength to protect himself. And it all went to hell after that. Oh, Dad never smoked. I never saw him drink anything. There was nothing I could see that would make him be like that. But he always told us that discipline was important. I guess sometimes that darkness doesn't need a reason or an excuse.
What is this about? Richard got whipped by a rope? Okay, who's Richard and who's the girl on the phone? Still don't know. And here I am, just swinging my gun for no reason. Well, here we are, going down the road. Is that a basketball in the street? Blowing leaves. Not a basketball, but a ball of some sort. No matter, does not help me get to the hospital faster. Like, there's all these cars, but I'm pretty sure I can't drive a single one of them. Otherwise, it'd be glowing white and saying, get in the car. Ooh, tricycle. There's my method of transportation. Ooh, Libby is a witch. That's okay, but can I take this tricycle? It might be faster than walking. Witch. Ooh, this is all drawn on. Apple. Get some ammo. More apples. Libby, are you home? You seem to be a witch. Maybe you can help. Oh, I don't like that TV. Yeah, no, Libby's house doesn't seem to be too great. Oh, here's a note. Something useful. Dear Miss Libby, I would like to sincerely thank you for all the help you have given me in these hard times. Oh. That's what I heard. Ooh, children. And the door opened. Well, I'm gonna go back and read this letter. Extremely grateful that all the flowers you sent me to send, that in some small degree. Promise, I'd like to ask you for one more tiny favor. If my son were to show up at your house with his family, please don't mention to him that I want him to be my donor. Well, this is from probably guy's dad. We're to find out about someone else, blah blah blah. Please reread my request once more, because considering your Alzheimer's, I'm convinced you'll start blabbering to him needlessly. Remember that Ron's disappearance wasn't your fault. Howard. Oh shoot! I did not expect you to be there. And you ate me. Cool. Okay, this time I'm ready for you. You're not gonna scare me this time. 2 in the chest. Okay. And what else do we have in Libby's house? There's a tiny little hallway. Mannequins, a key, a book. Ashley finally told Mitch to get lost. Seriously, that guy's messed up. You know, Ash saw him last week in front of her house. She said he stood there for a good few hours. She was ready to call the cops when he finally left. Recently he came to school in his dad's life jacket. It reeked of fish in the entire school. He said there'll come a time when he'll clean us all up. One kid from our class tried to set him straight, but poor guy, Mitch really beat him up. And he took out some rusty hook from his backpack and said that if anybody messes with him again, they'll end up hanging from it. Weirdo. I'm scared of him. Okay, who are these people? And Mitch seems disturbed. That was it. Well, I got the key. Key must have been what I needed in here. And I think we're gonna find out what that key is for in the next one.